Creatine can be your best ally in the gym, or the worst mistake you're making without even knowing it. If you're taking it the wrong way, you're not just wasting your money, you could be harming your kidneys, losing muscle, and feeling weaker with every dose. These 13 mistakes turn creatine into trash, and some of them into poison. Are you sure you're not making any of them? Mistake #13. Using hot water to dissolve creatine. Many people make this mistake without realizing it, thinking that using hot water helps creatine dissolve better. Technically, yes, it dissolves faster, but that's not a good thing. Heat accelerates the breakdown of creatine into creatinine, a substance that does not provide the ergogenic benefits you're looking for, and that, in excess, can place extra strain on the kidneys. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, creatine begins to degrade significantly at temperatures above 60 degrees Celsius. That means if you mix it with coffee, hot tea, or freshly boiled water, you're basically canceling out part of its effectiveness. And that's not all. You're also putting a substance into your body that you don't need, one that can raise serum creatinine levels without adding anything to your performance. The solution? Always mix your creatine in room temperature or cold water. No hot drinks. If you want it to dissolve better, just stir it well with a spoon or shake it in a shaker. Creatine is stable if you treat it intelligently. Don't cook it. Don't destroy it. Just dissolve it and let it do its job inside the muscle, not outside. Mistake #12. Storing creatine improperly. Humidity slowly kills it. Do you keep your creatine in the bathroom, the kitchen, or with the lid not fully closed? Then it might not be working the way you think. Creatine is a hygroscopic substance, which means it absorbs moisture from the environment. And when that happens, a gradual degradation process begins, reducing its potency and chemical stability. If you notice clumps, a pasty texture, or even a change in color, chances are your creatine is starting to break down. An article published in the International Journal of Pharmaceutics confirms that exposure to humidity and high temperatures reduces the shelf life and stability of creatine monohydrate. What does this cause? You lose effectiveness. It can cause stomach discomfort, and you increase the risk of consuming partially degraded creatine, which won't help you at all. The solution is simple but crucial. Store your creatine in a dry, cool place and never leave it open. Avoid environments like the bathroom or kitchen, where humidity is constant. And always make sure the container is tightly sealed, even if you use it every day. Treat it like a serious supplement, and it will give you serious results. Mistake #11. Taking it only on training days. This is an extremely common mistake. Thinking creatine should only be taken on days you go to the gym. It's not a pre-workout. It's not caffeine. You don't need to feel it for it to work. Creatine works through saturation, a cumulative process. What you're actually doing is filling your muscle phosphocreatine stores so you have more energy during training. But if you only take it when you train, say 3 or 4 days a week, you never reach optimal saturation. You're putting the fire out every time it just starts to catch. Studies such as those published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research show that daily consistency is key to maintaining high intramuscular creatine levels. On top of that, muscle recovery also happens on rest days, and that's when your cells need energy the most. The solution? Take it every single day. No excuses. Ideally at the same time each day, so it becomes an automatic habit. Remember, if you only take creatine on training days, you're limiting its true potential and wasting both your money and your effort. Mistake #10. Not increasing your water intake. If you're taking creatine and haven't increased your water consumption, you're making a basic mistake, one that can end up costing you. Creatine has a well-known cell volumizing effect. It pulls water into muscle cells. That's a good thing. It's part of what improves performance, but it also means other parts of your body may be left with less available water. The result? Headaches, cramps, fatigue, very dark urine, even mild dehydration. In extreme and prolonged cases, it can lead to kidney discomfort, all because you didn't drink a little more water each day. A study from the European Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that creatine supplementation increases fluid requirements, especially during the first days of use. What should you do? Add between 500 milliliters and 1 liter of extra water per day, depending on your body weight, training intensity, and the climate you live in. Practical tip: check the color of your urine. If it's not clear, your body is asking for hydration. Remember, if you don't hydrate properly, creatine won't just be less effective, it can turn into a silent problem. Mistake #9, taking it on an empty stomach. Many people make this mistake for the sake of convenience. They wake up, dry scoop their creatine or take it with a glass of water, and head straight to training. But there's a problem. Creatine is absorbed much better when taken with carbohydrates. Why? Because carbs raise insulin levels, and insulin acts like a transporter. It helps creatine enter muscle cells. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, taking creatine with 50 g of high glycemic index carbohydrates can improve its absorption by up to 60% compared to taking it on an empty stomach. And that's not all. Taking it with nothing in your stomach can cause digestive issues like nausea, acid reflux, or even diarrhea, especially in sensitive people. What should you do? Take it after your workout, along with your post-workout meal or a shake with fast carbs like banana, white rice, or instant oats. Do you train fasted? No problem. Just wait until after your workout and take creatine with breakfast. Don't gamble with an empty stomach. Give creatine what it needs to work with you, not against you. Mistake #8, buying low-quality creatine. If you're buying creatine just because it's cheap, what you're really doing is putting your health on a roulette wheel. Not all creatine products on the market are properly formulated. Some contain fillers, impurities, or even traces of heavy metals that can affect your body without you realizing it. Studies on non-certified creatine supplements, such as those published by ConsumerLab.com, have found products with less than 70% actual creatine or with potentially toxic contaminants. On top of that, poorly processed creatine is usually less soluble, harsher on the stomach, and overall far less effective. How do you spot it? They're usually generic brands with unclear labels, no certificates of analysis, or strange extra ingredients that shouldn't be there. The solution? Look for creatine monohydrate with Creapure certification. It's produced in Germany with 99.9% purity and is the safest, most effective standard. If it's not Creapure, at least make sure the product provides lab testing, has a solid reputation, and is transparent as a brand. Remember this: creatine is meant to improve your body, not to gamble with your health. Mistake #7, paying more for enhanced creatines. Marketing never sleeps. And in the supplement world, hype is sold like science. Creatine HCl, ethyl ester, buffered, liquid, alkaline, all promise to be more absorbable, purer, or free of water retention. But the truth is simple. None of them have proven to be more effective than creatine monohydrate. In a meta-analysis published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, multiple forms of creatine were compared. Result? None outperformed monohydrate in effectiveness, safety, or cost benefit. So why do they exist? Because they can sell you 300 grams at 3 times the price for the same or even worse results. And the supposed less water retention, that's misunderstood marketing. Water retention inside the muscle is a good thing. That's what improves performance and muscle volume. The only exception? If you experience serious gastrointestinal issues with regular monohydrate, you can try micronized monohydrate. It's still monohydrate, just with smaller particles for easier digestion. Bottom line, don't pay more for something that gives you nothing extra. Monohydrate is king, and it doesn't need fancy decorations. Mistake #6, mixing it with thick shakes or protein. Many people do this out of convenience. I'll just throw the creatine into my protein shake and take everything at once. Sounds logical, but it's a bad idea. Creatine does not dissolve well in thick or dense liquids like protein shakes, plant-based milk, yogurt, or pulpy juices. So what happens? Part of the creatine sticks to the bottom of the shaker or glass, forming clumps or sediment. And when you wash it, it goes straight down the drain. You're literally throwing part of your dose in the trash. On top of that, certain combinations can affect creatine stability. For example, in acidic environments, like fruit juices, creatine can convert more quickly into creatinine, an inactive compound. A study published in the Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences confirms that creatine is most stable in plain water at room temperature, and that its degradation increases when mixed with complex ingredients. Best practice? Take it with plain water. Stir it well or use a clean shaker. You can also dry scoop it, put it directly in your mouth, and wash it down with a glass of water if you want something faster. Your creatine dose is gold. Don't mix it with just anything. Mistake #5, expecting immediate results. We live in the age of instant gratification. We want results in a week or less. But if you expect creatine to work like a pre-workout that hits instantly, you're going to be disappointed. Creatine doesn't work that way. Its mechanism is based on muscle saturation, a gradual process that takes several weeks. Most people start noticing real benefits around weeks 3 to 4. More strength, better recovery, and even increased muscle volume due to its cell volumizing effect. A study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise showed that the most noticeable improvements in strength and power appear after 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use. The problem is that many people quit in week 2, saying, "This doesn't work." It does work. What doesn't work is your patience. The solution? Be consistent. Take it every day. Don't skip. Don't improvise. It's a long-term performance supplement, not a magic drink. Do things right for weeks, and the results will come. And when they do, they'll stick around. Mistake #4, taking the wrong dose. This mistake comes in 2 flavors. You either take too little or too much. Some people take half a teaspoon just to see how it goes. Others go all in with 10, 15, or even 20 grams a day, thinking more is better. Spoiler: neither approach works well. Once your muscles are saturated with creatine, any excess is simply excreted in urine. You don't use it, you don't get stronger, you just give your kidneys more work. And if you take too little, you never reach saturation. You're stuck in limbo, no improvement, no progress. Science is clear. There are 2 valid ways to supplement. Loading phase, 20 g per day for 5-7 days, split into 4 doses, followed by a maintenance phase of 3-5 g daily. Direct maintenance, 3-5 g daily from the start. It takes longer to saturate, but the final result is the same. Adjust by body weight. Under 70 kilograms, 3G 70-90 kilograms, 5G over 90 kilograms, up to 7G daily. Don't guess the dose. Don't rely on intuition. Rely on what the evidence has already proven. Mistake #3, not consulting a doctor if you have a medical history. Creatine is safe. Yes, for most healthy people. But if you have a history of kidney or liver issues, kidney stones, or high blood pressure, you shouldn't be supplementing blindly. While creatine does not cause kidney damage in healthy individuals, something well established by studies such as those published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, it can increase the workload on kidneys that are already compromised. Here's the bigger problem. Many people don't even know they have an issue because they've never had proper blood work or a serious medical checkup. So they take creatine like it's water until symptoms show up. What's the smart move? If you have a family history of kidney disease, if you've had kidney stones, or if you use medication chronically, talk to a doctor. Get tested, then decide. It's also wise to check your blood creatinine and urea levels every 3 to 6 months if you use creatine long-term, because there's a big difference between using a supplement with confidence and using it in ignorance. Mistake #2, not monitoring side effects. This is one of the most overlooked mistakes. Most people start taking creatine and never pay attention to how their body reacts. It's creatine. Everyone takes it. It must be fine. But the truth is, even though it's very well tolerated, it can cause side effects in some people. Which ones? Excessive water retention, visible bloating in the face, abdomen, or ankles. Digestive issues, cramps, nausea, diarrhea, or constipation. Frequent cramps, persistent headaches. Everybody is different. What works perfectly for one person might cause issues for another. A study published in the Clinical Journal of Sports Medicine found that 5-10% of users report mild side effects that usually disappear with simple adjustments. So, what should you do? Very simple. Monitor. Keep a basic log during the first few weeks. How you feel, how you sleep, how your digestion is, whether you're bloated or not. If something feels off, you can split the dose, take it with food. Switch to a micronized version. And if symptoms persist, pause and consult a professional. Ignoring your body's signals is never a good idea. Not with creatine, not with anything. Mistake #1, using creatine to compensate for a bad diet and poor training. This is the mistake no one wants to admit, but almost everyone makes at some point. Taking creatine expecting miracles, while eating poorly, sleeping little, and training without intensity. Creatine isn't magic. It's a booster, not a lifeline. If your diet is a mess, If you barely hit your protein minimums, if you don't train with progression, technique, and discipline, no supplement is going to save you. Did you know that according to studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 70% of people who use supplements don't meet the basic foundations of their daily diet? So what they're really doing isn't boosting anything. They're masking mistakes. And when they don't see results, they blame the supplement. Creatine will give its best, if you do too. Give it quality fuel, real food, enough rest, and consistent training stimulus. Then yes, creatine will do what it promises. But if you expect it to fix bad habits, all you'll end up with is frustration and a jar of white powder collecting dust on your shelf. Creatine is one of the most powerful tools we have to build strength, muscle, and performance. But as you've just seen, when it's used incorrectly, it doesn't just lose its effect, it can become a silent obstacle. And if you're already in your 30s or 40s, here's an even harder truth. There's something creatine cannot stop on its own. It's called sarcopenia, a progressive loss of muscle mass that slowly steals your strength, mobility, and quality of life. Many people are already experiencing it without even knowing it. If you want to discover the daily habits that are quietly eating away at your muscles, click here. I guarantee you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again.